This tutorial shows how to have two sprites interact with each other. So we're going to start with a castle. So I just clicked here, new backdrop, and chose, I think it was castle 2. I'm going to add a few sprites. So I'm going to click new sprite. Under fantasy, we're going to add a witch and a wizard. So here's the witch. Add another sprite, the wizard, under fantasy. And we'll get one more, we'll get a lightning bolt. So new sprite, and we'll scroll down to the L section, find the lightning, and we're going to add that. So those are the three sprites we're going to work with. We're going to have the witch coming across the screen, and when the space bar is clicked, we'll make the wizard launch a lightning bolt from its magic wand. So I'm going to turn this wizard around so that it's facing the right way. So I'm going to click under costumes, drag a box around the wizard, flip it over, there we go. And this lightning bolt, we can do the same thing. Click on the lightning, drag a box around. This little circle at the top here will allow us to rotate. And I'm going to flip it over as well. So I'm going to flip top and bottom. It's a bit big to start, so I'm going to shrink it. In order to shrink it, just again drag a box around it, grab the corner, and shrink it down. There. I'm going to stick it at the end of its the wand. I'm going to make a whole bunch of costumes, so I'm going to just duplicate this and then just make it bigger. So highlight it, drag out the corner, duplicate it again, and just repeat that process a few times. One more. All right. All right, so we don't need the script here anymore. I'm going to click on the first lightning costume. So we don't need the costumes anymore. We're going to click on scripts. And what we're going to want is we want the lightning bolt to come out when the space is clicked. So under events, when space key is pressed, we're going to show the lightning bolt. It's already showing now, but we'll hide it when we start the program so it's not out there. So when the space key is pressed, we're going to show it. Under control, we're going to go into a loop and repeat the number of times we want to change costumes. Since we have 4 costumes, we're going to start with the first one already. So we're going to change once, twice, and 3 times. So we'll change the costume 3 times, which means we're going to go into this loop 3 times. Under looks, we're going to go to the next costume, and that will take the next one in the list that we created, so the one that's slightly bigger, and then that'll repeat 3 times and go through all of them. Again, I'm going to just add a little weight in here so that we can see the lightning bolt growing. Change that to 0.1 seconds. So it will continue to grow. The only other thing that we're going to do here is under events, when the green flag is clicked, we're going to hide the lightning bolt. So under looks, we're going to choose hide. We actually want to set it back to its original size. So we'll switch costume to, and we want to switch to the original lightning, the first one in the list. So now if I run the program, the lightning bolt disappears. If I press the space bar, it appears and starts to grow. So I guess the other thing that we need to do is to program the witch. So the witch is going to move across the screen. We'll get her to move across the screen as soon as the program is run, so when the green flag is clicked. So events, when green flag is clicked. I'm going to add in a loop. We'll get to sort of what goes inside it later. So we're going to do one of these repeat untils, but for now I just want her to move across the screen. So in the repeat block, we're going to add a motion block. We'll move 20 steps. We'll wait 0.1 seconds just to make it look like she's actually moving. And we want to continue that until the witch hits the lightning bolt. So we'll repeat this until the witch hits the lightning bolt. So we can find that under sensing. There's this block at the top called touching. So repeat until this sprite, the witch, is touching the lightning. As soon as the witch is touching the lightning, this repeat, the program will exit the repeat and move on. So once the witch touches the lightning, what we can do is we can have her shrink and then disappear or something like that. So maybe under the witch, we'll just go to some costumes. We'll duplicate her a bunch of times and make her shrink and maybe go backwards. So we'll shrink her down a little bit. All right, last one. Okay, so she's small now. We'll go back to the script. So once she's touching the lightning bolt, inside another repeat. I forget how many costumes we made, but maybe we'll try repeating 3 times. We're going to switch costumes. We're going to go to the next one to make her smaller. And the other thing that we'll do is we'll send her flying backwards. So under motion, we'll move 20 steps backwards. And then we'll wait 0.1 seconds just to make that motion look a little more realistic. Alright, so if we run this now, here comes our witch. She's a bit small, so we should probably at the beginning when the green flag is clicked make sure that she's full size. So let's do that. Under looks, we're going to switch costume to the original witch. So as soon as we start the program, let's try that one. And we should also move her to the start, so we'll take care of that in a minute though. Okay, so here we go with the green flag. And the witch is still there, so we can actually hide her at the very end. So we can hide her. And I'm just going to switch her costume back to which one? I'm going to change this moving backwards. She didn't really go very far, so I'll just change this to, I don't know, minus 50 steps or something. And then we'll just make sure that at the very beginning she's sized to her normal size. So when the green flag is clicked, we're going to switch costume to the witch. So if we run the program now, there she goes. So that's a quick tutorial on how to use interaction between sprites to make things happen. Thanks for watching.